My daughter refused to invite me to her wedding. The reason she finally told me in front of 300 guests changed both of our lives forever. When my daughter mailed the wedding invitations, everyone in our family received one. Everyone, except me. My sister called first. There must be a mistake. I wanted to believe that. Then my daughter, Lily, called me herself. It wasn't a mistake. My heart dropped. I don't want you at my wedding. No explanation. No argument. She simply hung up. For the next 3 months, I replayed every moment of her childhood in my head. Had I been too strict, too controlling? Had I unknowingly hurt her? I wrote letters, she never replied. I left voicemails, she never called back. Even my future son-in-law refused to explain. He only said, I promised Lily I wouldn't. Our entire family took sides. Some blamed her. Others blamed me. The hardest part was not knowing why. The wedding day arrived. I stayed home, or at least, that was my plan. Around noon, my doorbell rang. It was Lily's grandmother, my late husband's mother. She looked at me and said, get dressed. I think today is going to change everything. Before I could ask why, she drove me to the wedding venue. I wasn't invited. I know. Then why are we here? She smiled. Because Lily asked me to bring you. I was completely confused. She led me through a side entrance. The wedding ceremony had already started. I stayed hidden in the back. Lily looked stunning. She exchanged vows. Everyone applauded. Then, instead of beginning the reception, she picked up the microphone. I have one more person to thank. She looked directly toward the entrance. Mom, you can come out now. 300 guests turned around. I slowly walked forward, completely shaking. Lily smiled through tears. Then she said something that stunned everyone. When I was 16, I hated my mother. I thought she ruined my life. The room became silent. She continued. My father died when I was 12. My mom worked 3 jobs. I thought she cared more about work than me. I believed she missed every important moment because she didn't love me. I started crying. She wasn't wrong. I had missed school plays, birthdays, parent-teacher meetings. Not because I wanted to, because I was trying to keep our house, keep food on the table, pay the mortgage. Then came the first twist. A year earlier, while cleaning our attic, Lily found my old journals, not diaries, expense notebooks. Every page documented impossible choices. Skip lunch this week so Lily can go on the school trip. Sell wedding ring to pay for piano lessons. Take night shift instead of attending graduation rehearsal. She found hundreds of entries. Every sacrifice I'd never told her about. Then she found one folded letter. It had never been sent. It was addressed to me, written by her father before he died. If anything happens to me, promise me you'll let Lily blame you if she needs someone to blame. Children need anger more than guilt. One day she'll understand. Lily stood there holding the letter. I spent 15 years believing my mother chose work over me. The truth was, she chose me every single day. Then came the biggest twist. The reason I wasn't invited wasn't punishment. It was part of her surprise. She wanted every guest to hear the truth before I walked into the room. She wanted everyone who had quietly judged me for years to hear it from her. She walked toward me, then hugged me so tightly neither of us could stop crying. I'm sorry, I whispered, for missing so much. She smiled. You were never missing. You were building my future. There wasn't a dry eye in the room. Not even the photographer could stop crying. Months later, Lily gave birth to her first child. The first person she called was me. Now whenever she apologizes for judging me, I always tell her the same thing. You were a child. You weren't supposed to understand. Sometimes the greatest sacrifices aren't invisible because nobody notices. They're invisible because the people you're protecting are too young to see them. And maybe that's exactly how love is supposed to work. What would you have done if your own child refused to invite you to their wedding without explaining why? Do you think Lily's surprise made up for years of misunderstanding, or was it too little too late? Comment below what you think.